Hello my friends, welcome to Dave's Skillet. Today we're going to make some clarified butter. This is going to be salted butter, and the reason why is because it's going to be used for dipping sauce for lobster and shrimp. You can use unsalted butter for clarified butter, that works good for other recipes. But for a dipping sauce, the salted butter is what you need. I'm going to do 1 pound of it. It's best to put the oven at low, or the stovetop at low, not the oven. Because we don't want to burn it. That would be terrible. Which is the whole purpose of clarified butter in the first place, is it will raise the temperature at which it burns to 450, 425, something like that. Raises it quite a bit. Real easy to make, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So we're not going to have a complicated thing going on here. No worries about that. Gotta wash my hands, all the butter on me. I'm going to put garlic in this. I'm also going to put some Italian seasoning in this. And I'm going to put some lemon juice in it. Just a drop, like half of a tablespoon. We'll be back as soon as this gets melted down. It'll take a few minutes. For you, it'll be a few seconds. Okay, the butter's melted. Now comes the straining process. Doesn't take very long. We got to get all this white foam stuff off the top. Some people save it and use it. I won't. Now you're probably wondering, why do I need clarified butter? Well, it has a lot of useful purposes. Like if you're going to make pancakes, you want to put some butter in the pan to cook them. You know how that goes. Butter burns, doesn't it? This won't. This won't burn if you do that. So, there's always that. Now think about it. You want to make a grilled cheese? Put some butter on it. Just put a tablespoon of this in the pan. And away you go. There you are. You want to cook a hamburger? Put this on the grill. It ain't going to burn, and you can cook multiple burgers on that. And they're going to be so good, by the way. Everything you cook with this stuff will be so good. Very delicious. But the white foam's got to go. Now, there's also going to be some silt on the bottom. We don't want that either. This does take a bit patience to do, but yeah, we'll get it there. I'm going to put it through a strainer in a minute. I just want to get the massive amounts off of it first if I can. And I'm going to put this in a bread pan once I'm done to cool. I'll be adding, like I said, Italian seasoning. I'll be adding garlic powder rather, and lemon juice, about 2 teaspoons of it, or half a tablespoon. I want any more than that, otherwise that's all you're going to taste. All right. Now I got to put it through the strainer. Try to get rid of this muck. It's not really that hot because I didn't really raise the temperature up on the stovetop, which you don't want to do. If you get it too hot, it takes too long for it to cool down and re-harden. It'll take all night. After you get it in the pan you're going to put it in, you put it in the fridge and let it cool down right away. You're going to see it when you're doing this process. You'll see that solidification on the bottom, and then you'll say, I get it, I see it, because you will see it. It'll be like a cloud on the bottom of the pan. I don't know if you can see it. You see that down there? We don't want that. I got one more sift that I got to do with this. It'll be with a coffee filter, actually, a metal one, but it's just a lot finer mesh than the one I got here on the stovetop right now. That's my way of doing it anyway. If you got a better way of doing it, go for it. Let me know how you did it. I might actually take it on board and copy what you're doing. It might seem laborious, but in the end, it is so worth what you're going to get out of it. I think I need that other filter. That's the filter I'll be using. You've probably seen them in shops. You'll find them in the coffee section. That's about all I'm going to get out of that. Now we got to run this through that filter. Yep, because there's just a little bit of that got through, and we don't want it. And that is it. We're done. Close enough. Got just a little bit on the bottom, but I'll filter that again when I put it in that pan over there. Got to filter to filter, and then filter it again. Now just wash all that off, and it'll be as good as new. Hot water takes care of it. Just use hot water in your sink, wash the filters off, and then take care of all the residual that you don't want. Now, look at that again. See it? It's got to go through the process one more time. And here we go. Hold on to your hats. That did it. I do believe that did it. Use one of my plastic spoons here. Oh yeah, that's going to be nice. Okay, now tablespoons of lemon juice right in the butter, right? And about a liberal amount of this stuff, not too much I suppose. Don't want to go too crazy with it. I'll go over here where you can see what I'm doing. That's the Italian seasoning, right? Give that a stir. Next is the garlic. Yeah, that's perfect. There you go, about a half a teaspoon. And that, my friends, is clarified butter. I know it looks complicated. It might be for some, but hey, it'll work. I was going to use that bread pan, but I don't think I really need to do that. Thought I had another one of those. Supposed to use it. Well, let's just clean this one out. I use an ice tray for some of it. The way I get it down to individual cubes of ice, of butter. You don't have to do it this way. If you got some other way you'd like to do it, go right ahead. And if you use unsalted and don't put anything in it, as you shouldn't really, you can use the same kind of a tray, ice cube tray, to make like a tablespoon of each one. I think it's pretty close to a tablespoon of each standard ice cube tray would give you. There. And the rest of that will go right there. There we go. I'll just let that sit a few minutes, about an hour or so. Then I will put it in the fridge. And then we'll harden up. I'll pop those all out, put them in a bag, freezer bag, and then put them in the freezer. And they will last for months like that. So there you are. Wow. I would recommend, if your butter's about to go off on a date kind of thing, just do this and then cube it up and put it in the freezer. And then you just gave your butter another 6 months survival. Yeah. Save yourself some money. Have a good day, my friends. And I hope you learned something from this hack. It's pretty good. Let me know if you do it. Comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't. You won't want to miss the next recipe.